The fourth plant that you could direct seed are beans. These are either beans in the form of either vining beans or, in this case, bush beans. Hey YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to my channel. So we're in the middle of the summer and most of you are probably thinking that it's too hot to grow anything. What if I told you that here in zone 9 there are 10 plants that you can start from seed and still get a harvest before your first frost date? So here in zone 9, I have the benefit of a long growing season. And even if you're not in zone 9, if you're in zone 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 6, your first frost date isn't due for at least 65 to 75 days. So if you could find some plants that flowers, vegetables that will germinate within that time frame, then you can still plant. Here on the homestead, I have planted some already in the form of succession planting, and I'm going to show you what they are. Okay, the first one that you can plant and get a harvest are cucumbers. And you're looking at the Socrates. This is a beta alpha variety, and I planted these maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe a little bit longer. They are starting to put on their true leaves and growing. So if everything goes according to plan, eventually they will start vining and come up through the net here. Now, we should be able to get cucumbers through the fall until the first frost. And my first frost here isn't until late December, early January. So we should be able to grow a lot. The second plant that you can grow is broccoli. And this is what you're looking at. I direct sowed these along the drip line, and they have started to come up. This variety is called Bell Star, and I believe I did 6 or 7 plants, maybe a little bit more. So once they start to get bigger and stronger, I'll thin them out, and then they will grow, and we will have harvest. We will have broccoli, rather, in the fall. The third plant that you can grow and plant directly into your soil or direct seed are cowpeas. These are black-eyed peas. They're in the cowpea family, and these have started to put on pods, as you can see here. And we have the little flower coming out here. This is the second planting of this particular variety here. This is the California black-eyed pea, and they're nice and green and doing well. The fourth plant that you could direct seed are beans. These are either beans in the form of either vining beans or, in this case, bush beans. These are the compass fillet green bean, and they have literally taken over the bed, and they will start potting soon, and we will be harvesting them as well. The fifth plant that you can direct seed is tomatoes. Here we're looking at determinate tomatoes. There are 4 different varieties that I planted back on the 7th of July, and they have progressed pretty good, and they're doing good. This one is the Tasmanian chocolate, and this is the only one that looks like it's struggling a little bit, but the other ones, the other 3, are doing well. Hey, we're here at the 6th plant that you can start, and it's squash. Here we have some baby squash. We have a few that, at least one that I can see that got kind of large, and then it looks like it's dying because it may not have been pollinated. The heat, I'm keeping an eye out on this particular plant. The heat is something to consider, so I'm making sure that I keep it watered and fed. I may put shade cloth over it at some point, but this is a plant that you can grow during the summer, and if you can get it through the heat, it will continue to produce fruit throughout the fall. Okay, the 7th one that you can start are capsicum or peppers. They can either be hot peppers, such as this, or your banana peppers, which are mild, but they can be started as well. Here inside my greenhouse, and another plant that you can start from seed or direct sow is the cauliflower. Here we have 2 varieties. We have the amazing F1, and then we have the Skywalker. And these hopefully will germinate and get large, and then we can put them out in the beds. Now, last month I started collards. Well, this month I started collards inside my home, and I actually had to do it twice because the first time I did it, I had no germination. This morning I saw that I had a few that had come up, and I also came out and started 4 different types here. We have the purple collard, we have the Alabama blue, the Georgia southern, and then the Morris heading. Hopefully these will germinate as well, and we will be able to put them out in the beds also. The 9th one that you can start are turnips. And in my container here, I have several different types of turnips. I'm going to put them, once I get some more soil, I'm going to remove the marigolds that I have in here and amend the bed, put some more soil in, amendments, compost, fertilizer, and then I'm going to start from seed some turnips. And last but not least is the onion. That will be your 10th one. You can start them from seed as well. And depending on what varieties you like, they can be red, yellow, or red, yellow, or white. Personally, I'm a big fan of the yellow onion. Second close is the red onion, and then finally the white onion. So those are the 10, plus I gave you the collards also, so it's actually 11, but those are 10 plants that you can start from seed right now here in zone 9, and I'm in 9A, so you could probably start them in 9B, 8B, 8A, 10A, 10B, probably all the way up through and including zone 7. I hope you enjoyed the video and you got something out of it. Hope it brought a smile to your face, a little joy to your heart. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent, and I will respond to you. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, take this moment to consider doing so. I can grow a lot of food for myself and my family, but the channel cannot be grown without your help. If you do decide to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button and the notification bell all so you'll be notified whenever I upload new content. Chances are, if you like my content, your family and friends will also, so it's okay to share. Until next time, always, always, always remember to give the thanks to God. For without Him, we are nothing. Stay blessed, stay strong, and grow, grow, grow.